Hello everyone, and I welcome all of you to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. Friends, my today's topic is very much different than what I generally do. So friends, many of the students were asking if coding is required to get a job. So that is the reason today I have taken the list of the companies like TCS, Infosys, Accenture, Tech Mahindra, Wipro, Cognizant, IBM, HCL. I have also taken the example of the companies like Amazon, Facebook, Google, Flipkart, Walmart, Apple, Netflix, and all these companies. Okay, and the branches. So the streams of the student like computer science, information technology, electrical and electronics, electronics and communication, mechanical, civil, aeronautical, and electronics and telecommunication, followed by other branches. Okay, so friends, is really coding is required to get a job? That is what is the discussion here. And if it is required, then what are the basic things at least we should know? So what is the minimum requirement which you should know to get into a IT company? Okay, and friends, you should also know the other parts so that you will be able to get selected in a company worth package of 25 plus LPA. And we have also starting the basic classes, and we are starting the competitive classes, so all those things will be part of the discussion today. But before that, do not forget to subscribe our channel if you have not subscribed, because you will be missing a lot of things if you're not subscribing and clicking on the bell icon. Okay, now, so friends, what is the expectation of companies like TCS, Infosys, Accenture, Capgemini, Tech Mahindra, Wipro, Cognizant, IBM, and HCL? So they don't want a very good coder. Trust me, they do not want a very good coder. They just want a person who knows the basics of coding. That's all. Okay, see, the branches like electrical, electronics, mechanical, civil, right? See, there are very less number of core jobs, right? See, how many core jobs are there? So in public sector, if you'll see, there are few companies are there like Cell, Gel. So these kind of companies are there, right? But how many of us actually get the core job? It's very, very less. Okay, so most of the student and those who are doing engineering, they are going for the IT jobs. True or not? So nowadays, if you are doing engineering, irrespective of anything, okay, so only 1% of the crowd will go for UPSC, BPSC, JPSC, and other parts of the government exam, bank, SSC, and some of them will go for the public sector undertakings, companies like Well, Bail, okay, and then Sale, Gale. So these kind of companies are there where people will try. Some will do MS and some will do GATE. So total percentage will be not even 1%. Okay, but let us assume that 1% of the student will go for all these kind of activities, all these kind of jobs. The remaining has to get into IT. See, if a mechanical student is getting into TCS, he has to do IT job. A civil engineer, if getting into Accenture, he has to do IT job. A electrical student getting into Wipro, he has to do IT job. Now, so when you know that IT, that means coding, that means software. So if coding software is required, then why don't you put a bit of effort now only, so that you do not struggle during your examination and you easily clear the exam? And trust me, they are not going to ask you very difficult and different problems. As I said, so all these companies will be only checking your basic knowledge. Okay, only checking your basic knowledge, so that they will check that you will be able to survive in the IT company or not. Okay, so they will be asking the output based question, they will be asking pseudo code, they will be asking, right? So our data structure question, automata fix question. So these are the requirement of this kind of all companies. Okay, now it is not very difficult to learn. See, if you're going into Amazon kind of companies, Flipkart company, then you have to have a very good knowledge of coding. Okay, you should and must have a very good coder. So if somebody is in Amazon, any kind of fan companies or the top companies, top highest paying companies, then definitely he is having a very good knowledge of coding. So there is nothing to say there. Now, so friends, if you are from all these backgrounds, right? Okay, except computer science, because computer science a student generally will be good at coding. Okay, so but if you are from other background, other streams, and if you are avoiding coding, then it will be very difficult for you to survive in this kind of MNCs. Okay, now so let us understand what are the basic things at least we should know. So friends, pseudocode. So if you see the exams like Infosys, okay, the exams like Capgemini, okay, so they ask pseudocode, and pseudocode will be not very difficult. Okay, so if you have a basic knowledge of C programming, C programming everybody must be knowing, because this we have in our first year of our engineering. Okay, now then data structure and algorithm. So data structure basic questions will be there. So the questions based on queue, the question based on stacks. Okay, so if you'll see Capgemini, so this kind of questions will be asked to you. Okay, Python, if you know C, and then if you don't know Python also, that's fine. But C programming and a little bit of OOPS concept and data structure. Friends, C programming, okay, data structure and little bit of OOPS concept, if you know, then you will be easily able to get into this kind of companies. Okay, so there are multiple exams will be happening: TCS, Infosys, Accenture, Capgemini, Tech Mahindra, Wipro, Cognizant, IBM, HCL. So they will be always they will have always off campus, on campus exams will be conducting throughout the year. So you do not say that you don't know coding. If you do not know, you need to learn. You also have to think, once you enter into the company, then how will you survive? See, entering, so many people will think, once I will go inside the company, then I will learn. No friends, see, once you get into the company, then they expect that you know the basics and you have to start work from there. You won't get much time to learn all those things. Okay, now so if anybody is facing problem or anybody is facing difficulty in getting selected in this kind of companies, then please look at these aspects. So C programming, data structure and OOPS concepts. Okay, the very basics. So the if your concept is clear, then nothing has to you don't have to worry about that. So pseudocode, automata fix. So there is a AMCAT platform, they ask automata. Okay, CTS is there. So Cognizant, they ask automata fix. Data structure, as I mentioned, Cognizant also, Capgemini also, you'll be getting the data structure questions. Okay, you'll be getting in TCS as well. Hands-on coding, TCS will be asking hands-on coding. Output based questions will be also there in the TCS, or you can say MCQs. Okay, now so friend, these are the minimum required thing. Actually, when I was there in the college, I was also learning all those things. Okay, so C and data structure is very important, and then after that you can also learn OOPS concept. So when I was there in college, so from second year onwards only, I was looking at all this part, because I was not very good at coding. Now, so irrespective of any year you are now, so coding is very much required. Okay, you see any paper, see, there are a few lucky people are there, they got selected in TCS. Okay, even though they are hands-on coding, they did not execute any of the codes. Okay, but now friends, it is becoming difficult. And well, in TCS also, now the level of the question is very difficult. Aptitude only people are not able to clear, then forget about coding and all, right? So friends, please take everything seriously. So whatever I'm telling, please take it seriously and try to implement it from today only. Okay, and friends, I will not take much time today. So we are starting with the competitive programming classes. So we have Upasana Singh. She is SD at Flipkart. So she will be taking the competitive programming classes, and this will be completely free. So I need to say here, so the free class will be there. So daily one class you can attend. Okay, and then we have Priyanka Mishra. So she will be she will be starting with C programming. So if you are from second year, from third year, and from first year, from fourth year, any year, so you can start the free programming classes. Okay, so friends, now it's high time where you should develop your IT skills, your software skills, and then only you will be able to get into the companies. Okay, now many of you also are interested in coding and wanted to get into the companies like Amazon, Facebook, Google, Flipkart, Walmart, Apple and Netflix, and their salary will be in and around 25 lakhs. Okay, so here what you require is competitive coding. Okay, so I mean they will be going into very much, so data structure and algorithm, DSA, so they will be going into very much detail. Okay, and this, for all this, the classes will be happening by software development engineer. So Upasana is So Upasana ma'am is SD at Flipkart, and she is going will be teaching you and how and she will also tell you which all programs are important, what kind of questions they ask. So all those things will be discussed. Okay. So we have not fixed the timing yet, but yes. So we are starting with the this classes, and we are also starting with the C programming classes, and then we will be having C++ and all interview related and exam related questions. Everything will be covered, and the most important thing is everything will be completely free. So friends, if you go through the competitive coding classes, then you will be also able to get job at reputed companies like cred, 1mg, right, urban companies. So all the highest paying jobs companies you will be able to apply. So friends, before we go ahead with that, I wanted to tell you something. So here is how having a healthy lifestyle brings the perfect work life balance. So how many us are having a perfect work life balance? Very few, right? Okay, so friends, let us start with some examples, and then I will tell you. So we definitely need a work life balance, and we should work in that kind of companies. So when life gives you lemons is an easy saying, but what to do when your life makes it hard for you to work and live in peace? So we all have heard the saying, when life gives you lemon, you make lemonade out of it. But what if life has become so hard that even the lemonade tastes bitter now? Did you ever think about that? What to do now? Here is your answer. You get a better juicer. Confused? In corporate life, there is hardly time for yourself. So you have to make the best out of the time you get. In this busy corporate life, we do not get time to breathe and relax. So we need to treat our time off as sacred. We should make changes in our life that can impact us in different way. By upgrading your life and making small changes, your mood can instantly change. Sometimes lifestyle changes are not grand. They are small but precious. They can be as simple as just buying new bedsheet or carrying your wardrobe. Okay, after all, this investment are for yourself. Okay, so not for anyone else. So do not let anybody tell you otherwise. In order to upgrade your life, you can do the simplest things. It doesn't matter what you do, the slightest lifestyle change can make your mood infinitely better. But to do that, you need a job that allows you to make such changes at your own pace and time. But in order to make these changes in life, you need to be in a company that values your time and money. And you all know how tech companies are. There is rarely ever an engineer who can be seen relaxing or having fun, especially when they start out in tech industry. So you can be a hard worker and have an active social life with a healthy lifestyle. But as we know, there are exceptions to everything. You can have a fun social life, follow a good lifestyle, work hard and be successful. So how do you find the perfect balance between your work life and your personal life? The answer is just one magical word, that is Relabel. So with Relabel, you can find the perfect job that allows you to maintain a healthy balance between your work and life. Relabel offers you the once in a lifetime chance to make a 180-degree change in your life. With Relabel, it's like nothing before. You get to choose your perfect job from 1,000 plus options and 50 plus companies. And if you think about it, life can try to give you lemons, but if your juicer is good enough, your lemonade will attract everyone to your yard and earn you the big bucks. Work with Relabel and find your very own office. And the best part is these tests are free, so no harm in taking this test. Okay, now friends, so this is the official website of relabel.com. The test is completely free. You do not have to pay anything, and you will be getting hired by the top notch company. Okay, and you can see urban companies: Zoomcar, Cred, 1mg, Cure, Fit, Waving Edge, Upgrade, Super, Daily, Grow. Friends, so if you have experience of 0 to 3 years, you are eligible to apply. So if you're a fresher, if you have a 3 years of experience, you will be able to apply. Okay, so there will be one test will be there, and in one day you will be able to finish all the rounds. Okay, so the tests are business development test, front end development test, and back end development test. So if you are interested in front end, or if you're interested in back end, or if you're interested in business development test, then you will be able to apply for all these tests. Suppose if you are interested in business development, then you click on business development. You will be getting a package. Okay, you will be able to get a job worth 10 lakhs per annum. Okay, now the companies which will be hiring: urban companies, Lead Squad, Cred, 1mg. So what you have to do here, friends, you need to apply for that, right? Okay, so you can click here, get hired. Okay, and then you need to select the date. Okay, so you can select the test date. So in one day you will be able to finish your test. Okay, September 28, 30. Okay, so let me select October 16. And friends, the seats are limited, so you need to apply today. So once you select the dates, then what you have to do, you have to upload a video resume. Okay, so start recording the video resume. How to make a video resume, it's given. So once you select this, okay, start recording, then your resume will be submitted and you will be able to take the test on the confirmed date on October 16th, which is on Saturday. Okay, and you will be able to finish your test in one day. So there'll be 1,000 mark test will be there. If you score 700, then you will be eligible for the other rounds. And friends, if you are a highest ranker in the test, then you will be getting goodies like MacBook, iPhone, and all. So friends, learn here and then utilize your skills and get a job through Relabel. And these jobs are really very worth job, where you start your career with a package up to 15 lakhs per annum. So friends, I hope the things were clear today and you will be definitely able to utilize all the classes and everything. Thank you friends, and keep